Roberta and her family are about to embark on one of the most difficult and challenging journeys of their lifetime. Over the next few months and years, we at the Cancer Center are going to help her through this journey. And in doing so, we're going to inundate her with information. We're going to give her books on breast cancer. We're going to give her articles on breast cancer. We're going to give her copies of clinical trials and research studies, contact lists, sheets of information on side effects of her drugs. In fact, we're going to give her a binder full of information, each piece of it helping to confuse and often overwhelm her. This is our current reality, and quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, it's just not good enough. What we'd like to do now is give you a glimpse of our vision for the future and how we hope to help Roberta and all the other Robertas in the years to come. Please meet Roberta as she introduces you to her own personal patient portal.
And just before she does that, Roberta, what is your response to all of these papers?
I have breast cancer. I can't do this. Hi, I'm Roberta. How do you think I feel? I'm 42 years old. My life is really just starting. I have children. I have a husband. I've been told I have cancer. I have stage 2 cancer. Do I feel hopeless? I do. Do I feel really out of control? You bet I do. Do I feel like I'm going to die, that I won't see my children dance at their weddings? Yeah, that's how I feel. So we come in, and we're going to enter our portal. And the whole objective about the portal is the patient. We'll just go through very quickly two screens. This is Roberta. She's going to log in, and this is her. This is all about her. This shows appointments. This shows connections with retail pharmacy. The really important part of this portal is the treatment plan. The treatment plan in cancer takes up your whole life. You are day 1, week 5. You're not a person. You are someone going through a system. What this portal does for a patient, it says, you know what, you're important to us. You are someone we want to put a face to a diagnosis. So for Roberta, I need a bit of control. I don't know what's happening to my body. It's something totally new. It's about me. It's not about, my friend Jeannie who might have cancer. It's about me. It's about my family. And it's about having some sense of control over something I really have no control about. So we look in, and the treatment plan links up to several different educational tools that help support me, provide information to me and my husband and my children that prepares me in dealing with this devastating illness.
As a cancer survivor myself, I only have 2 words to say. Thank you. My mind's going about 1,000 miles a minute right now. The capability that you just brought forward is not only for the patient, it's also for the family. It's incredible. I wish I had had that.
Executives, you've got a mandate.
I'm going to share just this word right here, because Randy did steal my thunder by using the Grand River Hospital word called wow. And that really is just incredible what our group has accomplished. And I want to build a little bit on what happened last night. We saw the 13 women in the a cappella and just the complexity. And I don't think people, I sang when I was younger. I didn't, thank God, last night. But the complexity of bringing that kind of music together, and the same kind of thing here in terms of orchestrating and bringing that together. And Professor Donovan, you talked about three core American values last night: the issue of freedom, the issue of opportunity, and the issue of the rule of law. And today you've seen actually the Canadian fourth and fifth. The fourth, and I don't mean any disrespect to our American colleagues, but the fourth is an incredible sense of social responsibility that Canadians feel. And that's because we really have 0% uninsured people. You walk through our doors, we provide service, we don't always have enough money, you might not get it ahead of somebody else and all of that, we don't have jump in the queue and all that kind of stuff. That incredible social responsibility as the fourth one. And I think in seeing what our team did on the patient care experience side and pushing that to the front, amazing, absolutely amazing. On the decision support side, I spent 3 hours in therapy with my chief human resources officer yesterday. We had a long lunch. We've never had a long lunch. And I was complaining about our managers. Is the camera off? About our managers, and that I have 7 key things that my managers have to respond to on a monthly basis. And I've written them out for them. And only my director of security, because he's an ex-cop and because his boss tells him to do it, he actually reports on all 7 indicators to me. And I get a report just exactly the way I want. I think everyone should be a cop that works in our organization. And all the others, I'm pulling my hair out because the tools aren't there. I understand their frustration. The information I ask for is not easy to get, all that kind of stuff. But hardwiring the system to be able to do it. So I've spoke about the 4th. The fifth element of it is you've seen some of the Canadian talent. You've seen it here short term. You've stolen Natalie, only on a short-term basis, because we Canadians always come home. And so you've been able to see a little bit of what we offer about the finest. But there's more to Canada than that. There's snow. There is wilderness. There are a few people, 25 million people or so, or 30 million people that live there. There are ice hockey champions. We don't want to rub that in, but that was both both women's and men's Olympics. And then there's Jean Chrétien, who's our prime minister, who neither speaks French nor English. And Jean, on all his international tours, really doesn't want us to flog this, but I think